There is a substantial risk of loss associated with trading forex, binary options, stocks, or equities, collectively, asset classes. Only risk capital should be used for trading. Trading in any asset classes is not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. No representation is being made that investors will make profits, or will not sustain losses. Before trading in any asset classes, investors should consult with their professional broker, financial advisor, or financial consultant to determine whether trading asset classes is appropriate. Investors who trade in any asset classes should only do so if the capital used for this purpose represents funds that an investor can afford to lose without adversely impacting the investor's lifestyle. No trading strategy or methodology is without risk of loss. No trading strategy is risk-free, and no trading strategy can guarantee profits or freedom from losses. Investors risk losing the cost to execute any transaction, including associated commissions or fees. You should carefully consider whether trading in any asset class is appropriate for you in light of your investment experience and financial resources. Any trading decisions you make are solely your responsibility and at your own risk. None of the statements or materials in the Auvoria Prime chat rooms constitute a solicitation or recommendation to buy or sell.
All right, guys, welcome to the Developer Insight Call. Today is Monday, October 17th. All right, we are here to talk about everything red light, green light, market maker, and arrow. All right, I have already updated the chats with all the new parameters for DAX and for US 30. Now, stayed the same. If you are on this call and you are using Market Maker in the Fingo Pro PAM, I updated the results for that as well, so you can see the results for today. All right. And that's where we're at. That's where we are at for the day. I'm here for you guys. So who here is new or has any questions? All right, needs help, any help? That's what we're here for. If no one has any, then we'll definitely end the call, let everybody get back to their days. But this call is here to help anybody get set up, as well as ensure that people get the opportunity to, get any of their answers, any of their questions answered. Nobody's anything? To switch from Fingo Pro 1 to Fingo Pro 3, if you go to what is this here? In Discord, if you go to AP Social Trading channel, our president, Mr. Matt Ward, there's a video in there from 2 days ago where it shows how to switch from one Fingo Pro to another. So Tom, just go into that chat and watch that video, and it walks you through step by step. Here for any potential red light, green light updates. Red light, green light, no updates as of right now. Tests were okay. Some accounts were in profit, some weren't. We're looking for a little bit more consistency, or a little better trade management. So the trading was fine. Like I said, we have some accounts up as much as 34%. Some accounts were down. I think I had a couple of accounts that were down about 12%. So that's kind of the swing. And so what we want to do is update the trade management, because every trade that I took every trade went in profit at least 50 pips on my trades. However, the way the software is, the best settings that the software had found, the way that the back testing and in the way that we train the software to trade with the machine learning, it has a take profit at the time of 239 pips, and it wouldn't even lock in profit until you got 189 pips. There was actually the day of CPI news, I was in a little bit of drawdown. Price shot down. I was in a sale. I had 3 sales. It shot down. One of my trades was 168 pips in profit. All 3 trades hit stop loss. So all trades were up over 100 pips. One trade was up 168 pips. But because it doesn't do any profit locks until TP1, until 189 pips, it literally, turned around, reversed, and hit stop loss. So on that day, I just kind of stopped things and trying to focus on a better trade management system. So we should be back up and running with the newest version here in about 2 days, and looking for a November launch. All right. Yeah, we're targeting November 1st. All right. So testing takes time. Main thing is to make sure that it's profitable. Like I said, some accounts are profitable, depending on the broker, but we wanted to ensure that no one has any issues going from broker to broker and having issues. And the one thing we did is the second and third week of testing, the new trade management system that we've come up with was utilized on a test account side by side with what we had, and it was profitable. Whereas the other accounts were negative because of the 189 pips before it can lock in profit. So we're adding that in and doing some additional testing, and we should start that testing on that new version in about 2 days. And another week and a half, 2 weeks of testing, we should be good to go to launch 1st of November, as long as we get it, this out and testing in the next couple of days. So the combination of trying to find a couple of things, like I said, better trade management, number one. Number two, the great balance between profit and drawdown. All right. But then also ensuring that we have a very good parameters on the platforms, the brokers that it works on. As we all know, different brokers perform differently. This EA has different, and a different algorithm than Market Maker, yet it still had different results. And again, every algorithm has different results on different platforms because of some brokers B book, so which means they trade against you, which means that if, for example, let's say if the market has a spike in price that's 50 pips, some B book brokers, you may see a spike of 150 pips. Because they can see all those orders, and what they do is they'll spike the price even more to take everybody's hit, everybody's stop losses, because they trade for themselves. They are the bank. Whereas a book broker, they send their orders to the market, and they literally only make their money on transactions. So literally their commissions. So that's the difference. So that, and then of course, price. Different brokers have different price, which means that sometimes my broker might trigger a trade earlier than yours. My broker may not trigger a trade, and yours does. Just all depends on the broker itself. So trying to find that balance, because again, we want to have a good experience from the jump. No problem, man. No problem. Right now, we don't have a real list of the best performing brokers are, as of right now, the best performing brokers. I don't know about IMG. I can't remember IMG. Envy, no. I was using Envy and FX Sway. They didn't do very well. I don't remember IMG. We do have Rona's on the call. Rona, you want to? You remember any accounts that were doing well outside of that? You can definitely speak up. I know you're in the group. Shout out to Rona on the call, guys. She's part of the soft launch group, testing out red light, green light. Didn't have too much data. I want to say the accounts that were running fine. You definitely had. Let me go look real quick. I'll tell you. I'll look at the group. Some guys actually felt good. So Rona says she had good results with IMG and LQD. All right, so that's good. LQDFX and IMG. And again, my Envy accounts were all in profit. They were all in profit. But again, they all turned around due to the fact of the profit lock. So all of them performed pretty well. So we're just working on better trade management, help lock in more profit, stuff like that. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, LQDFX definitely is a good one. Another user, he was using LQDFX and he had great returns. TP Global was doing fine. So a few brokers. So yeah. Yeah, IMG, and it really wasn't even, I guess the issue with, I think, David, I think you're talking about IMG. IMG, what they did, which is why they're performing better now, is they changed their quote times. So now DAX, US 30, and NAS all have 23-hour quote times, meaning they trade for 23 hours. Therefore, there's 23 hours worth of data versus I think they had 15 hours at first, because they had this, so I think they had 15 or 18 hours. I think it was like 15, no, 15, like 16 hours. I'm sorry, 16 hours of data is what they had. And Market Maker has been found to work better with the brokers that have more data. So the brokers that trade 20 to 23 hours, those are the brokers that Market Maker performs better on consistently long term. So your TP Global, your multi-bank, I know people with TP Global. I know people with TP Global multi-bank that both are up over 100% in the last 4 to 5 months on their accounts. So TP Global, multi-bank, IC Markets was doing well, and then they stopped. So that was a little interesting. TP Global, multi-bank. Those are the longest tenured ones. IMG's been doing pretty well lately. Last 3 months now, since July. Envy had a great month last month. I think everybody had a great month last month with performance. But that's kind of the issue. That was kind of the solution for IMG, though, David. They just changed their quote times. Some brokers can change it. Some brokers won't change it. That's really what it comes down to. That's really what it comes down to. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, so we'll not gonna force anything out. Like I said, we learned a lot with Market Maker. It's going smooth now. The new version is out. Got to make sure we put out a good version of Red Light Green Light, because once Red Light Green Light is out and it's been running for a few months and it's showing good promise, then probably beginning of the year, I will be adding Red Light Green Light to Fingo Pro 3. So Fingo Pro 3 will run Market Maker, Red Light, Green Light, and then of course I've been given the thumbs up to actually put manual trades on. So that'll be fun. Nope, never did get to meet a Market Maker when I was over there in Europe. I'm definitely looking forward to meeting one, but nope, never got put in touch with one. So I'm still in the hunt to meet a Market Maker. And no problem. No problem. So Fingo Pro 3's up and running for those who are on it. Tell your friends. All right. It is Market Maker. Right now it's on Envy only. Once the other brokers get their management software, their PAM management software together, once they get that together and tested, then we'll be expanding to TP Global, Multibank, and Vantage. Those will be the 4 brokers that will run PAMs for Fingo Pro 3. All right. You have the option for a full risk and a half risk. The full risk account, I'm running Market Maker at 1%. The half risk, I'm running Market Maker at 0.5 risk. So, just less exposure. And I believe someone asked about it, but Fingo Pro is only for customers that are overseas, so outside of the United States. If you're inside the United States, they are working on a copy trade service that will give you the exact same, what's the word, results, for the, very similar setup, where, you do the copy trading, just like the PAM does. You just won't be set up on a PAM. So that will be coming out very soon, from what I've been told. So that will be the option for the US customers, I'm assuming. later this year, early next year. But don't quote me on it because I don't really know. But that's it for me, guys. That's all the updates. Like I said, I'll update you guys in the group once we start testing out the newest version of red light, green light. And then we'll keep you up to date on the results on that. And then, like I said, try to have that launched here, 1st of November is my goal. Give you guys a happy Thanksgiving. Anybody got any questions for me? Anybody need any help? If not, we'll end this call. Give you guys back your time. I'll give it another minute since you guys got to type in the chat. All right, nothing? All right, guys. If you're going to continue to trade today, make sure you trade responsibly. I'll see everybody in the funny papers. Thanks.